Hello, I'm here to do some questions really quickly. So, what the hell? Okay, here we go. Who am I when I'm not fulfilling my roles in my family, work, and community? So, in my family, work, and community, I guess I don't really fulfill those roles too much anyway, I don't think. Well, in my work I do. But I guess I am someone who likes to have a good time, likes chilling out. I like climbing, I like going out in nature. I guess these are the things I like doing, but how else am I? These are the questions that are useful to come up when I'm asking these types of things. So, apart from what I like, I am someone who values being out in nature. I'm someone who values movement, exploration, novelty, curiosity, playfulness, childlike wonder. Who am I? It's a loaded question, isn't it? I think I need some help for that one. Who am I when I'm not fulfilling my roles in my family, work, and community? What are my roles? These are just all roles. Okay, this is a hard thing to look up, I guess. Okay. I think I answered it, kind of. Is there anything I need to forgive, either in myself or others, to release resentment, guilt, or shame? Is there anything I need to forgive? I don't think I hold any resentment. In terms of guilt, probably yes. Is there anything I need to forgive, either in myself or others, to release resentment, guilt, or shame? I guess I feel guilty about leaving my parents. I do have one thing that I am pretty guilty about my friend who I kind of fell out of touch with after she had been diagnosed with all these things. And I think out of just convenience, it was difficult to keep in touch because she wasn't going to school anymore and she lived somewhere else. So yeah, I don't know. And really, I don't know if we would have been friends outside of school, but yeah, feel pretty guilty about that, and I feel guilty every time the thought comes up that I don't message her. Yeah, she's kind of gone through a lot actually, but I'm like all the way up here now. Obviously a message would probably mean a lot to her, but it's really difficult to talk to her because whenever I have, it's kind of, there's a, I don't think there's a kind of, there's a wall, or I don't know, it's just difficult. So I don't actually think I need to forgive that just yet. I should probably resolve that, maybe. It's just really difficult. Is there anything I need to forgive either in myself or others to release resentment, guilt, or shame? Oops. 8 o'clock. There you go. Guilt or shame or resentment? Guilt. I feel like I probably do have more, but not to be talked about today, I guess. What have I received from others? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? This question cultivates gratitude. I've received a lot from others. How can I even narrow this down? I guess the biggest things in my life right now are like my boyfriend's time and love and effort and patience, and he's really funny, so I receive a lot of laughs from him. He makes my well-being pretty good. And like, I guess in a way, if I hadn't moved up to Manchester with him, I wouldn't have the job that I have. Or maybe I would, I don't know, but things would definitely be different. And my friend, I think the job that I have, again, wouldn't have been possible without my friend Elle, who kind of vouched for me there. So I'm really grateful for that, because it's a good job and I'm now in a good role, kind of my dream role, so thanks for that. And from my best friend Ella, I don't really talk to her enough and I don't text her enough, but I know she's like such a big presence in my life. Like without that presence, I think I would feel pretty trapped. Not trapped, I guess, but I guess isolated or alone. Like I know she's always there. Fucking hell. I'm sorry. So, and I've received from her, similarly to my boyfriend, like time and effort and a listening ear and someone to laugh with. and she's very thoughtful and complimentary. Ooh. She says what she thinks a lot of the time, which I appreciate. And that's quite a hard thing for me to do, but I think I've also learnt stuff from her, traits that I would want for myself. I guess not really traits, but like habits, maybe. Just like good, healthy habits. Being thoughtful, more thoughtful about things, I think is good. What have I received from others? Okay. 17. What have I given to others? This focuses on enhancing self-respect. What have I given to others? I think in the same sense, I've probably given these things to my boyfriend and to my best friend, Ella. And in a way, if Elle didn't meet me or I didn't exist, then she probably won't be in the job that she's in right now. And I know she has had a whale of a time doing climbing and stuff, and she's kind of found this whole new self through it, which I think she likes. So she might have found it by herself or through someone else, but I was definitely a proponent in, or a component in, her climber birth. And what have I given others? I feel like in a material sense I'm quite thoughtful in what I give to people. So I think I like that part of me that wants to put effort into gifts and stuff like that. And really I don't know, make them something valuable rather than put lots of thought behind it rather than just something you can buy at a store. What have I given to others? I feel like I'm very patient with my parents. I know they birthed me and gave life to me and all, so this shouldn't really come under something that I would highlight as giving it to them, I guess. No. I think that should just be a given when you're a daughter or a son, unless you've been abused or something. What troubles or difficulties have I caused others? This question encourages accountability, humility, and self-awareness. What troubles or difficulties have I caused